Sebastian sat down on his pillow and closed his eyes. Soon he was breathing deeply and in a deep meditative state. He found himself wandering around the streets of elsewhere. Then he saw her, or rather them, two dancing elf ladies. Both were his height and looked related. One was dressed in a steampunk outfit, the other in a plain overall dress with a long-sleeved shirt and stockings. He blinked at them. They saw him and danced around him. Elsewhere said, "It's good that you can see us. We will be coming soon." Sebastian blinked. "I know that." Celeste said, "You're going to be my older brother, aren't you?" "I suppose so. Well, in an adopted sort of way. Your biological parents looked after me and my two siblings."
I'd like to tell you about a dear friend of mine. She was Auntie Harriet Terrence. She was a sweet woman with lots of love to give everyone, especially children and animals. She founded the Auntie Harriet Terrence Orphanage. As she once told me, one child just wasn't enough for her, but she could only have one of her own. So after her only child grew up, she built the orphanage to look after the orphans nobody wanted. I wished her good luck with her endeavor. It started small with just one unwanted orphan who was fighting for her life. Auntie Harriet took little Cecilia in and soon earned the little one's trust. Not long after, Auntie Harriet found another orphan just thrown out on the street. That was Shalonda. It didn't take Auntie Harriet much time to convince Shalonda she was better off with both Auntie Harriet and Cecilia. At that point, Auntie Harriet went to the Viscount and asked him to donate some land to her growing orphanage. He readily agreed, and then Auntie Harriet, with Cecilia and Shalonda, built two houses, one for regular-sized people and one for children with things their size. Sadly, Auntie Harriet has died, but her legacy lives on. Currently, there are 8 children being looked after by both Cecilia and Shalonda. The Viscount still owns the land the orphans live on, but he has assured them he won't make them leave. He and his wife like to have the orphans near them. The Viscount has also gotten his son and daughter-in-law to promise to keep the orphans safe after his death. I do miss my friend, Auntie Harriet, but I have this blanket she made me. I know she made other blankets for the orphans, and her only child she called Terry. She was quite fond of us all. I keep this blanket as a memento of my dear friend who has now gone over the rainbow. As for her dear Terry, he will probably inherit the responsibility of the orphanage. I just hope he's up to the task. I don't know what he's up to now or what his plans are for the future. I just hope if he does get the orphanage that he treats all the orphans and their cats and dogs well.
So will Terry take over for Auntie Harriet?
Probably.
When will we find out?
Soon, I hope.
Thank you for coming, Terrell. Your mother, Harriet Terrence, left you everything.
That's not surprising, as I was her only child.
She could have left everything to her adopted children. However, she wants you to look after them now.
I don't know how to take care of children.
Perhaps it won't be so bad. Your mother said Cecilia and Shalonda have everything running smoothly. I'll send you the information so you can log into the computer system.
Oh, that doesn't sound so bad.
She did say once you answer the questions to prove your identity, the system will respond to you. You'll be able to see the orphans now, no matter where you are.
Oh no.
What's wrong?
The system is rebooting. I must have done something wrong.
Not necessarily. The system would have to reboot when there is someone new at it. In this case, you are taking over for your mother.
so I'm disrupting everything for the orphans.
Cecilia, the system isn't responding. Oh, it's rebooting. Hey, check your computer. The system is rebooting.
Yeah, it is. What's happening?
We're going to have to say our names again in alphabetical order.
Catalina.
Cecilia,
Clara G.
Deborah Ann,
Kamala. Michelle.
Rosa,
Sebastian.
Shalonda,
Terrell,
White Lion.
the kids are sure cute. I'm glad they get to stay.
my father doesn't have a problem with them. I think he secretly likes them, even though he keeps his distance.
Doesn't your mama visit them?
That wouldn't surprise me.
who's that getting close to the orphans?
I don't know. I haven't seen him before.
I hope he's not here to cause trouble.
What happened?
I think I'm not wanted. I must be a disruption, but my mother wanted me to take over, and now I feel responsible for the orphans. I'm Terrell Terrence. Who are you three?
I'm Ketanji, and this is Ali and Mateo. His father owns the land still, but is letting the orphans stay here.
Perhaps I should talk to your father before doing anything else.
You sound as if you expected this to happen.
Did you know my mother? The orphanage is protected by those cats and dogs. I need to review my mother's notes so I know how to deal with them. I also need to learn more about Cecilia and Shalonda, or else I'm not getting anywhere.
Are you Auntie Harriet's beloved Terry?
That was her name for me. I prefer Terrell.
What?
I'm counting 9 children.
I'm counting 8.
I count 8 too, and the records say it's just 8 children, with Cecilia and Shalonda looking after them. I count 9.
Why would you two count an extra child?